Welcome to Stock Shots. Tonight is Tuesday, April the 22nd, 2008. Well, we didn't have a good day in the market today. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was down 104 points. The NASDAQ Composite was down 31, and the S&P 500 was down 12 points. Now, we did rally off of the lows of the day, but we still finished down at those levels, and there was really just no compelling reason to buy stocks. I'm not for committing any new capital right now. I have said on the show that I think we're in the bottoming process, and I really think we are, but we've got an overhang now. You also heard me say about 3 weeks ago on the show that the price of oil to 115 was acceptable to the markets. I felt like we had factored that in. I think anything now, I think if you hear oil going up $1 or $2 a barrel in a day's time, I think that's going to have a direct impact on the market where it was not having that great of an impact a couple of weeks ago because we had accepted oil up to 115. So I'm really cautious based on the inflationary factors that I see with gas and bread and milk and those kind of things, and that is keeping me from allocating more money than I would if we were not looking at the struggles with those particular commodities. So I'm proceeding with caution. Yeah, there are some nice sectors that you can make some day trades in. I made a nice trade in Jacobs Engineering today, symbol JEC. I think the ag play is still a good play. I still like the solar area. You've got coal. So there are some areas that you can identify some stocks and you can make some trades. But right now, and I may miss part of the move. I want everybody to understand that. I am running the risk of missing part of the move. But right now I'm scared of that leg down. I'm scared of where oil's going. And I want to see some of the commodities shake out a little bit before I commit some new capital. So I'm willing to not get in on the first part of the run to make sure that I've got some stabilization there. So that's kind of my trading plan. Let's talk a little bit about where the show is going. We are so pleased that we have got some great guests coming up for you on Stock Shots. Let me just go down the list. Dr. Jim Mirabella, Dr. Christian Weller, Peter Schiff, Dr. Alex Lazo, Trader Jeffrey Cooper, Trader Ryan Kruger, commodities trader David Duvall, traders Denise Shull and Sally Lamantour. One of the favorites of our viewers, economist John Williams, will be back the first week of May, and Republican strategist Mike Murphy has agreed to an interview. We just don't have a date yet as he is in the Middle East. We know that he will be in contact with us somewhere around the 10th of May to line up a night. So I'll tell you, we're going to bring things to you. We're going to continue to talk to those individuals that are out there that are trading on a daily basis. We're trying to cultivate a learning environment here at Stock Shots. We will take a little bit of a deviation from our normal course, and as you heard, the last person that I listed was a Republican strategist. We're going to take a little bit of a political turn with the show because I honestly believe that this presidential election is going to have a huge impact on the economy. And so we want to know what's going on with regard to this presidential election, because I've got to tell you, to this point, the Democrats are scaring the heck out of me. The tax and spend policies, the nationalized health care plans, that all sounds good. That all sounds good. You know, we're going to help those people at the bottom of the food chain. And it's really not going to happen the way that they are describing it. And we're going to try to get the message out. We're going to try to bring the realities to you. We're going to open the invitations to the Democratic strategists as well. We want to hear what they're thinking, but we're going to try to present to our listeners what we think is going to happen. It's the end result of some of these policies. And I've got to tell you, I think the taxes that they're proposing, that they say, well, we're only going to tax the rich. Ladies and gentlemen, they are going to tax the job creators. You can't tax the job creators and expect the economic engines of capitalism to be humming like they should. I'm passionate about this. If you hear pauses and breaks in my voice, I am very concerned about this. When I talk about it, it's frightening of what they're talking about. You can't have a massive redistribution of wealth. You have got to promote risk-taking. You've got to promote job creation. You've got to give incentive for drug companies to continue to be on the cutting edge to provide us the kind of health care that we've come to be accustomed to in this United States of America. I think it was just almost hilarious, but it was really sad. The comment that Barack Obama made last week about when Americans get angry, they cling to their guns and to their religion. I found offense with that. My goodness, I was raised hunting with my grandfather. Some of the best times that we had, we were out in the woods, spending time visiting with each other. It had nothing to do with anger. Our forefathers founded this country, and they put "In God We Trust" on the back of the currency. That didn't have anything to do with anger. They were very religious people when they started this country. So I can't figure where Obama is on the map, but I can tell you that his tax policies are frightening, and his healthcare policies are even more frightening. So I'm not going to get into the details tonight, but we're going to bring you guests that will get into the details. So be sure you check back www.stockshotz.tv. That's www.stockshotz.tv. We will bring you the news. You come figure it out for yourself. Thank you for listening. For Stock Shots, I am the Stock Gunslinger. See you tomorrow.